welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my hair routine. Finally, I know we're doing the whole shebang, the whole thing from start to finish. This is what I do every 4 to 6 weeks when I need to relax my hair. All of the products will be listed below. This is everything I use, every single thing, and I'll list it below. I'll try to do it in the order that I use it. But yeah, just check down below if you're interested in any of these products. We're doing a relaxer today. I need to trim my hair. We're going to deep condition. We're doing everything, and we're styling, of course. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so first I'm just starting with a wide tooth comb and I'm detangling my hair. And then I'm going to go in and kind of like shave down my sides and back. This is the part that grows the fastest because I cut it so much and it needs to be cut, just to be styled. So I use a razor comb. I'll link that below, but it makes it super easy to just kind of like shave it down. And then I'll use some shears to kind of get the longer pieces as well. So I just go back and forth, and this is kind of just like my initial cut. I'm going to cut my hair again later once it's relaxed, but I like to cut off the back and the sides just to make sure I'm not wasting time relaxing hair that's going to end up being cut. Gonna go in with the relaxer. I'm not a professional. This is just what I do. It is definitely easier to relax your hair when it's short like this. I would never try to relax my hair when it was longer because I don't trust myself like this. But I'm mostly cutting off the relaxed hair every month or so. So that's my 2 cents. I'm not a professional. Again, go see a professional. Okay, now I'm off to wash my hair. I'm using a neutralizing shampoo. I try to wash my hair 3 times with this just to make sure all of the relaxer is out. And then I do just a regular shampoo and conditioner. I highly recommend the Nexxus, this Carafix line. I will link it below. I've talked about it on Instagram, but I absolutely love it. So now that we have done the shampoo and conditioner, I'm going to rinse my hair. So I use a color rinse and not actual like hair dye because I relax my hair. So this is safe to use right after a relaxer. I've heard this is not the best color rinse as far as there's others that like last longer, but I kind of stocked up on this before I heard that. So I'm using what I have left. I use jet black and I usually have to do this every 2 to 3 weeks because again, it washes out and I wash my hair every week. So I'm going in, I do use a glove, so I'm just making sure all of my hair is coated. Okay, now that I've washed that out, I'm going to go in with a deep conditioner. I always make sure to deep condition after I color rinse my hair because it does dry it out a little bit. If you try nothing from this video, I highly recommend these deep conditioning packets. It's from the same Nexxus Carafix line, but I feel this instantly. I get mine from Target, but I will link them below for your convenience. I stock up and I use these every 2 weeks, and they have I contribute all of my hair growth and just like the restoration of my hair to these packets. I love them so much. I can't rave enough. You feel it the first time you use it, you will feel a difference. I promise. So I just coat my hair, and then I also apply some oil to the ends of my hair, and I deep condition forever, for a long time. I just do what I have to do and go on about my day. So I'm gonna put that on, put my plastic cap on, and I actually ran some errands and just put a hat on after this, but I make sure to deep condition until I am ready to style my hair because that's the hardest part, to like mold and style my hair. So yeah, that took all day. Okay, now that I've rinsed my hair, I like to go in with It's a 10 leave-in. It's lightweight and it's always worked for me, so that's just what I use. I'm also trying out an anti-snap. It's supposed to like help with breakage. It's from Redken, so I'll keep you posted on that. I've only been using it for a few weeks. But I'm going in with both of those, and then we are going to mold, and that's where things get serious and we have to concentrate. Okay, so I like to go in and kind of like comb my hair in the right direction before I put the styling mousse on. Professionals would usually just put it on and then start combing, but that just gets too messy for me, so this is how I like to do it. So I'm using the Nairobi foam. I have tried a lot of them and this was recommended and it is really good. When you need a relaxer, it's not that great though, so just FYI, but it keeps your hair soft and it is one of the best. So I'm just going in and kind of coating my hair initially, and then I'm gonna comb through it, and then as I start to kind of like style it into the mold that I want, I continue to apply more foam to kind of like hold it in place, so you'll see. And then as it drips, you'll see some of the like color rinse drip as well, but that's just normal. That's what always happens. So yeah, we are molding and I just take my time. I follow a lot of hair pages. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. It's taken me months to kind of learn how to mold my hair in the way that I like. So what I've learned is that this is the part of the process where you just have to have patience. I used to try to kind of like rush through this. I don't know why. I used to think I needed to like hurry up and get under the dryer, but this is the part where you just have to have patience and kind of like play with it and, you know, work on, if you like this type of like swirly situation, like you just have to take your time and be patient and know that you can always add more foam. You can always, you know, re-wet your hair, and you just have to work on it until you get it the way you like it, because there's no going back after this. So again, I just take my time. I probably did this side of my hair for like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. So again, this is the part that takes the most time. And now we're going under the dryer. I will link this little contraption below. It's super affordable if you don't want to invest in a hooded dryer. So I'll link that below. And now we are dry. So I'm just taking off the wraps and I'm so happy with the mold. I feel like this is like my best one yet. And now I'm spraying some heat protectant. This is super important just for the health of my hair. And then I will link this flat iron below. It's super small, so perfect if your hair is short as mine or shorter than mine. So there's a little close-up of our mold. It looks great. And now I'm gonna cut again. So this is where I kind of like will trim and kind of edge up my hair. And we use shears and clippers. I say we because Josh will come in pretty soon and he helps me with the back of my hair. That is still a work in progress. I'm trying to grow it out a little bit so that I can kind of like style it the way I do the front and the sides and make like little swirlies and stuff. But that's where I'm still learning. So we're just gonna trim up the back for now. So I know it's kind of blocking, but he is just trimming up like around my ear and the sides. We don't touch the bottom of my hair again because I'm trying to get that to grow so that I can just make it a little more elegant and feminine back there. I have a vision in mind, so that's what I'm working on. So he's just kind of trimming up the sides and around my ear. And now I'm kind of going in and just seeing what the top of my hair looks like. and I'm gonna start cutting into there because honestly, I've learned for me, the more hair I have, it's just more maintenance and more work to upkeep once I've styled it. So I try to get it as short as possible. And again, it's all about the cut. Like I still want to find a stylist to give me a really good cut and someone that can maintain my haircut, because that's the hardest part. But the more I cut it, the easier it is to style. So I just go in and I'll cut while I'm curling. Like I'm constantly cutting my hair. When it's this short, it's just hair. It'll grow back, and it'll grow back quick. Okay, now I'm starting to curl, and honestly, all I'm doing is just like super tight curls. I mean, the back is barely, there's barely any hair there, but I do like to just run the iron through it. I'll turn around and kind of let you see, but again, it's nothing super impressive, but I found that you can style it and make it look like something if you just do these like small little tight curls. And that's really all I'm doing all over my head, you'll see. But I'm just doing these tight curls, and I'll do them once I get to the top. It'll just be in different directions. Everything will be coming forward, and then in the back, everything is going backwards. And as far as curling, what I found works easiest for me is to curl the back all the way up and then start in on the sides. And then I usually curl the top last because that's where I can kind of like start to see what the style is going to look like. And it just helps me know what direction to go in. But again, this is kind of like freestyling. So I'm just curling until I start to see a resemblance of a style, and then I go with that. And I also always keep inspiration pictures. I have a whole folder on Instagram of different styles and different moldings. So I follow a lot of hairstylists. So that kind of like keeps me on track of like what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now we're on the other side, and again, I'm just curling down on the sides, and I'm kind of curling forward as well. And you'll see why when we start to comb it out. And then once I get to the top, I'm just curling forward. That's what I've seen the stylists that I follow do for the style that I like. So yeah, I'm just curling everything forward, which is why it helps to kind of keep it short because it's really nowhere to go. And I just curl it under and forward, and this little part in the front, I kind of flicked up. So that is all we're doing. Okay, and here I'm just going in with some more of that oil and just kind of like oiling my scalp. The most important thing for me right now is the health of my hair, so I am trying to make sure I keep it moisturized, I keep it hydrated. You know, I put proteins in it, so you'll see that a lot throughout this process. I put a lot of oil and moisture on my hair. And now it is time to style, and that's the fun part, but also like it's kind of the make or break part as well. It's the mold, and it's really like styling, because this is the part where the professionals like their professional expertise come in and they know how to style. So again, I'm going in, I'm trimming where needed, I'm cutting anything that, you know, is not laying right or not sitting right. But for me, because again, I'm not a professional, once I style, I like to do this, I like to do my hair at night so that I can put a scarf on it, because the next day is usually when it looks the best. it just lays flatter and just looks done. It's still a little poofy, I feel like, when I initially do it, but that's again because I'm not a professional. All right, so it's the next morning, and you can see my hair is a little flat, but I use that rake comb, and that is the best tool I've used to just style my hair. So I just kind of like finger comb, I tussle it, and then I'll go in with the rake comb. For me, I do like a very done but undone look. I like my hair to look soft, be soft, and just look healthy, and just kind of like very much that like early 2000s Halle Berry look where her hair always looked nice, but it never looked done. It just looked, effortless. That's the goal I'm going for. So I just like to, again, like tussle my hands through it, rake the rake comb a little bit, and kind of just like put little pieces in place, and that's pretty much the style. And that is the finished look. Again, it's just about playing around with it at this point and just, fine tuning it and tweaking it, but that is an overall look of it. I'm still learning, guys, so I hope this was helpful if you are in this early pixie stage like me and you haven't found a hair salon yet, or you're not comfortable going out in salons yet. But one final spritz, and that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Luxxemas. Bye.